I'll be your groovy baby, cause you are my superstar.
See, I don't know these words.
I'm your we supposed to be singing together.
I don't know the words to that song that I know the words to.
This album went 10 times platinum.
So?
Diamond. Everybody knows every song
played on
off
the radio, and I heard it while I was cleaning, and then I waited for the next song.
Oh my gosh! Next song, Nina. Give us a song. Nina.
Next song.
You like Boyz II Men, don't you?
Yeah, I was thinking more like Darnell Jones, Where I Wanna Be.
Oh Lord, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that song because I had to sing it so many times.
Oh, so it's your favorite?
Why don't you sing?
We're not singing no slow motion.
My mind went to Juvenile Slow Motion.
I think that is what she's talking about.
What's
I like it like that.
Oh, you went straight to that. You went straight over there. You went that way. Okay,
It was the slow motion I thought you was talking about.
What you gonna sing?
I don't even.
How about I'm Going Down?
No.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
No, that's a.
Come on, Mary.
Did you say that's a what?
That's a what?
That's a what? I mean,
it's a depressing song.
The whole list you said was depressing.
Right, the song list is
I thought
depressing.
that we just go there.
Did you add
I would
something?
just
That
add to
was
the song
last
list.
show, new show. Don't be talking about the song list from last
It's
show.
still very, very
Y'all
current.
Now it's old.
Right, it's still very current.
Okay.
A new list.
Kiki Wyatt.
Which song?
Nothing in this world.
Oh my gosh, with a bot?
He gonna look at me. I can
Sing.
picture us
Yes.
in my living room
By the
by the
middle piece. And you're telling me you're loving me with your hands on my thighs while I'm staring in your brown eyes. And the expression on your face is telling me you want more than a taste. So tonight we're going all the way. We will love until the break of day. All right. Yes. Anything else y'all want to sing? Because Katie's a singer, and so nobody nobody likes to sing with me, so I like to sing when the singers
singing.
are
Me and my
here.
sisters get together. We just sang.
They sang.
We sang.
It's fun.
Oh, everything.
Yes, but you don't want to go to karaoke.
I love music. Oh, I love karaoke.
I'm not a karaoke artist.
Why?
I'm a real artist.
Okay, period. Excuse me. America's Got Talent, here we come.
Oh, Lord. You want to put your mom on the podcast?
Yes, let's do it. My mom's calling y'all. Sorry.
Hey, Mom.
Hello?
You got to put up there.
Wait, what you say? Hold on, Mama.
Hold
wait.
on.
Hold on. All right. Hey, Mama.
You're on the podcast.
You're on the podcast, Ma.
You already snapped on her. We got it all.
Right. How you doing, Ma?
I'm doing good.
Oh, now you just switched up your voice and everything. You just called me the whole
Now
B
she
word
gonna
and
be going
everything.
Miss Bernice from
Right.
Sunday school.
Right.
I'm good. I'm blessed.
Hey, man.
Okay.
God is good.
Hey, tell Pastor I say hello.
Good, I'm doing good.
Would you like to give the viewers any tips on eating ass?
Right.
If you're gonna eat ass, make sure the ass is clean.
Oh, that is an excellent tip.
Zach is in
You
agreement.
said that because
Zach
on
is
the
in
Bad Boys,
agreement.
that's what they was talking about.
Zach
on
is
the
in
bus.
agreement, y'all. You heard it from my mama here, y'all.
Yes, that is
The
what
Lord
they was
is
talking
working.
about.
The Lord is working.
And they was like, wait a minute, baby, who ass you looking at ain't clean?
That part. My mama done been married, what, 28, 7, 6, 5 years?
29 years.
Oh, that is a blessing.
And if it ain't got no damn ranch dressing or Italian or no French,
Oh,
then
my
you don't want it.
You
Oh,
tossing
Mom, you get
salad with
exotic with it. Mom is exotic
Right,
with
my
it.
mom nasty, y'all.
She like, okay, don't be a menace.
Right.
Add a little hot sauce to them
Little
cheeks.
hot sauce to them cheeks.
Daddy, if you gonna toss that salad, you hold that nigga legs up.
Oh,
my
okay.
Let's go.
Is she married to your father?
This is the secret to longevity.
Right,
Okay.
this is the secret to longevity. Oh my
Push
goodness.
them legs back, ladies.
You heard it here first.
You heard it first.
Marriage tips 101.
Right.
I need to find me one.
Will curl.
Them toes were curled.
Oh,
Okay.
But what's so funny, I had threw a little party at my house the other day, and we were talking about, they were talking about eating ass.
Everybody.
Everybody.
No, everybody.
I wasn't invited to this party.
I'm so sorry. Like, it was
need
a
those type
whole
of
concept.
friends.
Man,
It was a mess. It
No,
was a mess.
it was not a mess. We were playing
It was
beer
fun,
pong,
though.
talking about eating
Yeah,
ass.
we
It was
was playing
crazy.
beer. Come on. Yeah, this is how it goes in ass. You won.
All right, you won.
Mom won the game.
Right. We definitely left off like that. Well, Mom, we better get back to the podcast. Thank you for your eating ass tips.
All right, let bitches know.
Heavenly Father, just please come and touch us right now. I'm not about to
Bye,
Will
put
do.
Right.
Will
We
do.
will let you know. Bye.
Bye. How shall we ever recover from
I don't
that?
think we can.
Jesus.
We just gotta
Can
get
we
back
have
to it.
another one of these parties? You
I
guys?
know, for real. Like,
Invite me, become my friend.
It's never a dull moment at my house.
It's never.
Jesus.
Man, they were cutting up.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
And
You
I
know,
don't
went
do
from
social
it's
media,
nothing in
so
this
this is
world
all-
to eating ass.
Man,
Okay.
my mama do not be playing. She do not bite her tongue. What sign is she?
She's a Capricorn.
What's
That's
up?
me.
Capricorns are
That's
free.
Yes.
Oh,
They are.
Yes.
All my friends were Capricorns at one point in my life, and
Capricorn, yeah.
Capricorns are free.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're very manipulative too.
Yes. Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
They are.
Wait.
They can con themselves into anything that they want.
Con.
Yes,
Charm.
they can. Con and charm.
Charm. Not con. Charm.
Tomato.
Okay, I was just about to say that. Caramel,
Man.
caramel.
For real. Same difference.
For real.
Listen,
Same
if
difference.
there's a door closed, we just know how to get through.
Okay, well, you definitely bust that door down. and then
I bet
cry
you
and
know.
act like the victim because you got a splinter.
Yes. Yes.
If you would have never made me bust the door down,
Right.
I wouldn't even have this splinter.
Right. What about no? That's
On
not.
behalf of all the Capricorns, we start and we finish the zodiac sign. So,
And I seen where Capricorns
as your
will
mother
sue
said,
you
let these
for
bitches
anything.
know y'all would be nothing without us.
Oh
Oh
Lord.
no, I'm a Pisces.
Girl,
I'm a Pisces.
Pisces.
crying and whining.
Spicy Pisces.
Crying and whining over shit y'all get yourself
What's
into.
your birthday?
March 13th.
February 23rd.
Trying to save the
Oh, my
world.
sister is February 23rd.
Really?
Yes. February
Pisces.
and March Pisces are different. You guys are
February.
ruthless.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just saying it's
We're more sweet, March Pisces. February Pisces don't have no filter. They don't care.
They're right next to Aquarius.
They will crush your feelings.
Oh,
Is that the Aquarius?
Shut up! No comment.
Oh,
comment.
Scorpio. Okay,
Oh,
that's the freak of the
Scorpios.
room.
Oh my goodness.
that means he doesn't
Capricorn don't have
practice.
nothing on that
He don't
Scorpio.
practice what he preaches.
Like, you know he a freak because as soon as my mama said something about eating ass, he's like thumbs
That-
up.
It just sounded like such a mom thing. Please.
Right.
Make sure it's clean, baby. Don't go licking no dirty ass.
Right. Why are you on your ears? What are you talking
Oh,
about?
see what I mean? Now the Capricorn is a virgin
And
again.
now he's like, oh my God.
I am a virgin again.
You're the victim, and
I'm
you
a
started
virgin.
it.
You said this. You
That's
literally
what you
just said
Capricorns
this.
do.
No, that's not what we
So when
do.
people
Wow.
listen to the show, he's gonna be like, "I didn't say anything about eating ass. It was them."
But he had a lot to say at the party about eating ass.
Wait.
Co-sign like a mother.
That's in privacy.
that part. Co-sign.
Let's
All
go,
I
Capricorn.
said, there were a couple of people in the room
That was very uncomfortable.
that were very uncomfortable. And men,
What
two
sign were
black,
they?
There
two
were
black
some men
men who acted like this whole conversation was foreign to them.
Yeah, like-
They've
Well,
never
they probably have had their ass eaten and is embarrassed
Okay,
to
so
say it out
let
loud.
me just clarify something.
Taboo.
That we weren't talking about them eating their woman's ass. We was talking about them getting
getting
their
their-
own ass ate
yeah.
by their woman.
Yes.
Oh, and
Or-
they act like they never
and they
had
were
it.
They were like,
oh,
that's what's going on out here.
This is a thing.
What?
Yeah, they didn't know.
They play like they don't know.
Right.
That's what it is.
The secret to a long marriage apparently is eating ass.
Eating ass, y'all.
They better get with
With
it.
French, Italian.
Yeah.
Ranch something. You gotta have dressing.
Let
You
me
gotta have the
cover
right
these
dressing.
lips.
Right. Gotta have the right dressing.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I clenched
He
my
ain't going
pearls.
nowhere.
Ah,
Does she push them legs
I've
back
only
like I
ate-
do?
man.
I've only ate ass once, so
Did
I
you
How
like
was it?
Did you like it?
it
Did you
tasted
have
like
ranch dressing?
unseasoned lamb, so maybe I needed some seasoning.
Salt? Maybe you need that. See,
type
There
of
you go.
seasoning
But
do you put on that ass?
It was okay.
It wasn't bad.
What's wrong with unseasoned lamb?
Did he not wash it?
No, just have you ever tasted lamb?
I have.
So it tastes like lamb.
It has a natural flavor though.
Booty has a natural flavor.
Oh, okay. Well, excuse
Booty
me.
You know about it.
Yeah, excuse me.
You know
I
about
it.
it.
Natural flavor.
Wow.
I didn't know it was naturally.
Naturally unseasoned.
Okay.
Ass.
Naturally unseasoned, but tastes so great. I didn't know.
I'm about to go, y'all. So, do you like your ass being ate?
And do you put seasoning salt on it?
Wait, too soon.
New look, same great taste.
Change the label.
Rebranding at its finest. So, do you like your ass ate?
Me?
Yes.
When they do it right.
Okay, that makes sense. Do you like your ass ate?
Yes, I do. I love it.
I don't
You
like
eat
them
someone's
little
ass.
pecks. You got to get up in there.
If I have been in a very long relationship with them.
You would eat their ass.
Yes, because I don't have limits to sex.
When you and I feel like when you're in a relationship with somebody like that.
I-
You're the
No.
freak, not me.
I feel like if in the bedroom we
Sky's
should be
the limit
able
if
to do
y'all
whatever
together
we
like
want.
So
We
you
should
do
be
scat
open with
play?
each other. What's scat play?
Is that the shitting on somebody?
Yes.
No. That's when we draw the line.
Oh, now you draw the
Ain't no
line.
shitting or pissing on me, okay? This is not the
I always
bathroom.
thought when
Squirt is pee.
I always thought squirting was piss.
I've only had one partner to make me squirt, and it says it comes from
Who's
the
knocking?
same spot as your pee.
Who is knocking?
It's an involuntarily.
So you do the water sports,
Yes, I do.
but no shitting.
I've only
No.
squirted one time in my life.
Wow. Is that good or bad?
The first time I squirted, I made myself do it. And then the second time, it was with someone that I had been in a relationship for a long time. And I felt like it boosted his head because he felt like no other man could
Can
come
do
into
that?
my life and make me do that.
Is that true?
Oh, that's Tebe.
I mean, if I opened myself up to someone in that light, they probably could.
I
I don't know.
Well, see, I think with me, like porn stars, they can like squirt on site type.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
I'm
I
like,
think
how
with
you
the
bitches do
right,
this?
what did you do? Like,
But do you want to do it because the visual of it, or do you really feel like it's a difference? Like you feel the intensity?
it's a difference.
I
Trust
felt
me.
the intensity of
So
it.
Okay.
like I thought I squirted before and it wasn't until I really squirted. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a difference.
It scared me. I was
It-
like, oh,
me too.
shit. I didn't know what was happening.
Facts, like
Why
for
it
real.
scares
'Cause I'm
you.
like, maybe you'd be like, maybe that's a lot of cum, so maybe
Yeah,
I squirted
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's not. But when you squirt, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
It will terrify you.
Yes, for real. Like
Has that happened to guys? Like when you guys come, does it scare you?
You're right.
Me?
That you came so hard
Yeah,
or so.
like you came so hard. You was
Right.
like, oh shit, I didn't know we could do this.
Right. Jesus Christ.
like, or is it only
I think
pussy?
that-
I don't know.
But you know what? I like the
know.
intensity.
She knows.
I like.
Zach didn't answer.
Right.
Have you ever came so hard it scared you?
Not being scared. I mean, it's kind of like.
Or surprise. Have it ever
You know,
came so hard that it surprised you?
Yeah, see, with females, when we squirt, it scares us.
Or
the
when
first
you-
time.
Yeah.
Or every time.
Yeah.
Have
every
you ever
time.
came
Jesus
multiple
Christ.
times
Right.
and you didn't think you
Holy
could?
shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck did you do to me?
Same.
I found us. Oh, she needs to come to the squirt party.
Yes.
I found us a
Yes.
new guy,
What's
Okay.
a
a
squirt
black
party?
one.
Okay. Was the other one not black?
No,
You never told me this.
I'm
it wouldn't
dead.
have mattered.
but it's right.
It wouldn't have mattered to me.
But I found a black one.
Okay. Is he
Okay.
local?
He's not local.
Where we going? Georgia?
Where are we going? We got to go out of town.
Is he coming to us?
Yeah.
Literally, is he coming to us?
I'm done. Did he come?
He's coming
already?
to the Northfield
Has he
Inn.
come and coming back?
I'm gonna keep it going.
Great time the first time.
So if we had a squirt party, would you
Would you
be
come?
one of the volunteers? Like
Ooh,
to
yes. Would you be
I don't know the
volunteer?
details, but I would.
like the man, he's gonna ask for volunteers to make you squirt.
But you really got to squirt. So are you
Oh,
open
wow.
like that?
Like you in this in front of everybody.
Oh,
I'm curious because
We
I've
should've
always wanted
asked
to go to
our
like a
stripper
sex
friend that
party.
question.
Who's our stripper
Ebony.
friend? Oh, Ebony.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
She'll
See,
be there.
if
She
she's
probably knows how to
open.
squirt on point. I don't. Give us some tips.
Ebs, we're waiting on you.
Oh my God. Ebs? You gave her a nickname?
I'm dead.
I don't even know her like that.
She's my cousin.
Oh my.
But she's close.
Everybody's
She call her
cousin.
Ebs.
Everybody's cousin.
I'm like, Ebony, Vibe Boutique. I'm trying to piece it together.
Listen,
Oh my goodness.
I actually do like my ass getting ate. And the thing about it is I've only ate one person's ass, but
Right.
I've had my ass ate by a
Several
couple of
times.
people. A couple
So
of
does it
people.
have to be like a
Several.
2-for-1? Like you're getting your ass ate and then jagging you off, or
You
getting
just
your
okay with
ass
just
ate
ass?
and
They-
choking
no,
you?
they don't have to.
Like,
You all down here like this. Like,
yeah.
I'd rather them finger me and
Eat your ass.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you like
The
it?
combo.
But you like it in ass.
The
Do you like it in
bow.
ass?
I've never.
What do you
I've
mean
tried
like
it one
in the
time.
ass? Like
it was
dick?
so painful. I've never done it again.
I would rather be
I
fingered
wanna
than
try it
penetrated by
again.
dick.
By dick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fingering
Okay.
feels better than dick to me.
That's true.
So, I have a
That's
question.
true.
So, is it gay if a guy gets their ass ate and if a guy in a relationship with his woman gets his ass ate and she's fingering his ass too? Is that gay?
I don't think so because I feel like sex is sex.
There's no limit with you.
Right. Whatever
Except for
me and my
shitting.
partner want to
Except
do,
for shitting.
except
Ain't
for
no
shitting. Ain't no shitting or
Or
pissing.
pissing at that point.
But like, if you wanna, spit in my mouth or you fucking me and all that shit, I'm open to that.
you
We
even
get
like the
real
spin in the
freaky.
mouth thing?
I did
See,
until
I
I
can't
met
do-
him.
I can't
He
do the
done made
spin
me
in the mouth.
squirt and
I love
everything.
it.
Like,
See, even a person that has made me squirt, I don't know
it's
about
crazy
spitting
because
in
when he
the
did it, my pussy got extra wet, and I was like,
you like, I didn't think I liked it.
right.
But I guess she
I was
does.
like, what is this? It was like when I
Yes, she
squirted.
does.
What did you do to me?
Right. Where are you from?
Right. Who taught you this
Who
shit?
sent you?
I feel like you should be able to do all those things. You shouldn't be in the bed with nobody that you don't feel comfortable doing
But you
things
said that
with.
anyway, too, because you're like, when you get in a bed
I
with
have to
people-
be completely just able to be free with that person.
This is a very explicit conversation in case you want to
Right.
cover your ears.
Right,
you
it's
wanna-
a little freaky in here. You.
Uh,
I don't want no
No, come
problem.
join us.
Or is it you don't want no
my
problem?
young dude. You can use some tips.
we talking about making pussy squirt.
We definitely are.
You're an expert.
You got this.
Okay, you can do it.
But do y'all remember on American? You ever watch American Pie?
Yes.
Yeah.
When they used to always take a shit after sex. Do you remember that?
Because it opens you up.
No, it was just a
'Cause it
thing.
opens
They was
you
like,
up.
I'm gonna fuck you and then you're gonna shit on me. Y'all don't
Well, I
remember
heard
that part
you're
of the
supposed
movie?
to pee before you have
That's what they
sex.
do in Dubai too. All them girls getting flued out.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Oh.
So they can be shitted on.
Mm-mm. How much money do
Shitted
they
on.
make?
Like, that's stupid, but what's the sign up price?
Okay. How much money are we exactly talking?
Exactly how much?
I might be able to close my eyes.
Right.
I'm not one to discuss my finances.
Can I wear a mask? Can I wear a mask during the transaction?
Exactly. It's COVID.
Right. Okay, can I wear a mask during this transaction?
So, okay, Lady K, threesomes. Yay, nay.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, how would you do
Yay.
it?
So you gay?
Yes, I'm bi.
You're bi.
So you would do
I
two
love
dudes too?
titties.
You
Huh?
do two dudes too?
I fantasized about it and I'm open to it, but I've never done it.
So
Because
you
you're
say-
gonna feel like
It's
it's, a
like-
train.
You don't like it.
Yeah, because then it makes you feel like you're being a hoe.
But you
That's
don't like
the
it in your ass
point.
either, though. You don't like it in your ass either, though. So it would
I
be one
didn't
in the
say
mouth,
I
one in the-
didn't like it.
Spit roast.
I like the finger. Like my friend over here.
Okay,
I like the
okay.
You like to
finger.
be fingered
I
ass.
tried to do the penis and it was just a little too much for me.
A little too much.
Yeah, a little too much, a little hurtful. And it made me
Money long,
like,
pain.
yes. I was like,
Hashtag.
how do gay guys do this and get pleasure? I was
Because
like,
they have a prostate.
I watch porn and girls get on it and just go to town. I'm like, how do they do
you
this?
know,
nothing.
you know they are drugged up. in the-
Something.
you know.
That's
Or-
like, 'cause they just have no, it's just like it's a vagina.
Even
Even with a big penis, they just get on
a
it
lot
and
of
go to
gay,
town.
a lot of gay men be they use poppers. You ever heard of
What's
poppers?
that?
What's that? Right.
I've heard of
They-
And Fourth
Fourth
of
of
You-
July.
it's an inhalant. You sniff it and then it's supposed to relax your body.
Oh wow.
But it literally, to me, it smells
sounds like
like
cocaine.
it smells like fingernail polish remover to me.
So you do a
Cocaine.
line. Definitely. So you know what I'm saying? Like this.
We're gonna
Definitely-
keep doing
right,
it.
right. Right, it's just a popper.
So
Right.
it's like
It's just a popper. Try it.
It sounds like
sniff,
it's just
you
him.
do sniff it like
And it opens your ass.
it relaxes your sphincter. I have not done it before.
It goes in your
I've
nose,
never
it opens
done
your
poppers
ass.
because
Intense.
one person
Science
no.
motherfucker.
Okay. How does anatomy work?
One person tried to get me to do the poppers, but I could okay.
Before you can
You
even
don't
smell
want
it,
to do
you smell it.
cocaine.
My cup is right here. I
Uh-huh.
can smell it from over there.
So you like,
So
hey,
and
you
don't
I'm
were
like,
open.
no, I'm not. doing it, huh?
And then you got home and was like, shit, I'm open. I should have did it.
Right. Now I'm open. I'm open by myself.
Go to the bathroom, they just drop out.
First of all, I'm not open. My shit is tight. But I'm gonna.
That damn popper.
Okay, right. The popper changes everything.
I didn't take the popper
It was smell too strong.
from the other side of the room.
Oh,
That
okay.
bad. So you like, if I can smell it that bad, it's,
I'm definitely not gonna put it up to my nose.
That's
You get
That's
what I'm
why
saying?
it opens them up.
But
Right.
How are you gonna trust the process?
You have to trust
no,
the process.
I can trust my body.
What you say? You gonna open it up by yourself?
I will open up if I like the
You can
person.
open
it up. Okay.
That's the thing for me. If I don't really like the person,
You're not gonna open
it's
up
not
anyway.
gonna open
So
up.
that's what it is for anal sex, huh? You gotta really like them.
You gotta really like the person.
And then all of a
and
sudden your ass opens
and
up.
oral because we've discussed.
Flower.
I like you.
It's called deflower. Deflower me.
Like a flower.
Oh, okay.
See?
Well, deflower.
But
me.
no, we've talked on this show before, and she knows in real life because I tell her there's been times where I just stop having sex.
You
I
just
get
say,
up
yeah.
and I leave.
Mm.
No explanation.
Why is that? It's not big enough.
No, if you're not doing anything for me,
Okay.
Like, what's the point of us wasting time?
yeah,
Okay.
it shouldn't take
See,
all of
size
that
matters for me.
because it goes in when the right person's supposed to put it in.
Mm,
So
okay.
if it ain't going in, you like, no, this
It-
ain't.
It's
Okay.
not gonna work.
Let me find
And that's
out.
how you keep your shit tight. See, a lot of people be forcing the funk out here, and that's why they
Mm.
loose. They ain't got no walls.
Okay, so they forcing it in.
So that's why
Well, you just let it
Because
open.
ain't that many people. We don't have Morris Chestnuts walking around this town on
Right,
every
okay.
corner.
Right.
Okay,
No, we
and that's
definitely
my
don't.
type. So.
Okay, tall, dark.
we already told you.
Okay.
That's what it is. So that makes sense.
Let me just say, my first looks like Morris Chestnut.
Mm. Oh, I had a flashback.
Fine.
So when you say you're bi, is that only like sexually, or would you date a woman?
I've never been in a relationship with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I have had sex with women. I've had threesomes.
So do they lick the pussy better? No men.
I don't know. I haven't had anyone that was good. They said I did it better than the men. So I don't know.
So
but
no female that you ever had.
What is going on out here?
I was the expert.
So the females aren't doing good. They're not licking vagina like they're supposed
They
to.
wasn't the
They
ones I
down
had.
bad.
I need
They down
better
bad.
They
vagina
down bad.
lickers.
Hashtag better vagina.
So the men have been better than the bitches for you.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
You know, you hear like, oh, a woman knows what a woman wants.
That's
a man knows
that's
what-
how it's supposed to
I
be.
said, bitch could be playing.
Oh, she got
No.
smacked
Were,
too.
were these
Get outta here.
studs?
No, they wasn't. I've never been with a stud.
Oh, these were.
I'm more
femme
attracted to
lesbians.
girly girls.
Stems, yeah.
Yeah, femmes.
Do they look
And
at you as a
stems.
stud
I've seen
then?
stems.
But are you masculine?
No.
Yes.
You just say you smacked
Not-
me.
Oh,
Not
no, I
in
was
look.
joking. I was joking. I'm not violent. No.
You are very.
When I
you
was
give.
younger, I was a tomboy, and as I got older, I was trying to be more girly.
Right.
So I like started carrying a purse and stuff maybe like 2 years ago.
Two-
I was that chick with everything
You're
in my back
34,
pocket.
ma'am.
Yeah, and I started wearing dresses, you know, trying to be more girly like. Because the
So
guys,
they're definitely looking at you like
I had like that Aaliyah swag where I was more like tomboy but still girly at the same
But you're
time.
the
You
you're
young
the
ma.
aggressor in the you would
No,
be the
I like
aggressor.
to be dominated. I'm not an aggressor
You
at
don't
all.
like to be dominant, but you like femme. But you want a dominant femme.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. The girls that you are.
That's
having
why
with
they're
their vagina,
terrible,
that's why they're
because-
good because they're used to being taken care of.
they want
No.
They
you
want you to do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
well,
they're femmes. You know what
There's
I'm
the
saying?
answer to my problem.
You gotta fuck some studs.
Yeah, I guess so.
Studs
But it
are
don't
nice.
actually have to be a stud with
but
like that looks like
I'm
a
not
boy.
attracted. I feel
Like Lena
like,
Waithe. You
I
like
feel
Lena
like
Waithe?
for me, if I'm gonna date a female, I don't want a female that looks like a man.
I've seen pretty studs.
I have too, but it's
At the
just
end of the
like
day, they
it's just
feel
like when
like
I
a
see a dude and I'm like, oh, he's fine, but I didn't look at him and say, oh, I will fuck him. Like it's not like that reaction.
So your thing is like, if I'm gonna date, if I'm gonna be with a female, it doesn't even look like a boy. 'Cause I might as well just go with a
Yeah, I
female.
like girly girls.
So you would like Fantasia.
I would like for us to be cute together.
Because Fantasia gives me lesbian vibes.
Me too.
The singer?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you would like her?
She's probably a freak. Yeah, Fantasia is thick. She's pretty. She got it going on.
Patty LaBelle?
No,
That just
that's old fish.
What's wrong with old fish? She
I'm
can
just
teach you.
saying,
She can get all up in your thing.
I feel like
yeah.
I would say like the oldest woman
Queen
I've
Latifah?
probably seen. Queen Latifah is nice.
I like Queen Latifah.
She's cool. She's a
Okay.
little masculine for me, but she's cool.
But that's what you need.
That's not what I need.
If you want
don't
your
know what you
pussy
need.
ain't right,
You don't know what you
There are
need.
some feminine girls out here that
you ain't
love,
found
you
them
know,
because they
doing
don't
it.
exist.
And then like the females else that said I did it right. They were the only chicks I've done it to, so I don't. Maybe they never had guys eat their pussy good. I don't know. I was just down there thinking I knew what I was doing, and they said it was the best.
I think I can.
Yeah,
like you can.
I didn't have a goal or a mission. Yeah.
So what's a bad experience you had in the bedroom?
Male or female?
Either.
Either.
Yeah.
I can't say that I've had one because I'm very
So if it's
picky.
going south, so you're saying before you even get in the bed,
it's like I have little tricks that I do to kind of get it where it needs to be, so I
even
can
if
see
it's
how
not good,
big
you gonna
it
make it where you
is.
need it to be.
Yeah, if
Size
it's
matter
big,
to
I'm
you?
gonna do
She
what I
said
do. I
size
don't mind
matters.
getting on top.
Like, how big are we talking?
Let's see, at least a good 6 to 7 inches. That's like, I guess, average. I guess all my partners I've had have been
More,
blessed.
bigger.
Yeah, they have been blessed. I've never
You said the same thing.
because
yes.
I'm very picky when it comes to that, and I don't
No,
waste
I'm
my
not
time.
picky when it comes to that. I need them to be smaller.
Because sex is an
This is
experience
too-
for me, so
listen.
I don't. No, you're not just going. No.
I want to know where the men are with the small dicks because these big dicks.
You gotta know how to. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know.
You looking for small dicks? She wants to stay with the big dicks.
Well, it needs to be in the medium. You know what I'm saying? We need to be decent.
So you like
No.
tall guys with big dicks? So you like short ones?
No,
with-
actually, the last person I dated, he's not that tall. He's about Aaron's height. So he's blessed. So
Blessed for success.
yes, it's very successful.
I'm just saying, I don't go looking for big dicks. They find me.
You.
Yeah, me too.
I don't
You was like, I can't do it.
But
That's not my
And this
attitude.
is like being honest, and
But
I'm
you
not
make
gonna
it
put his
small.
name out there, but this dude is from Springfield.
Okay.
And he told my friend, because she came on my crib to kick it, and he was
Okay.
with her, and he's like, oh, this is KK's crib. Ooh, I know her. And he said, she made me feel bad about my manhood. And she was like, why? And he was like, because I went down on her, and then when it was my turn, she didn't want to do it because she felt like I wasn't big enough.
Is that true?
It was very true.
Oh,
Wow.
I don't waste my time.
We're nothing alike. She's not like me.
I've heard girls be like, oh, well, he already had his clothes
already
off.
in the
I
bed.
had
Zach,
my clothes
you
off.
ever had somebody make you feel bad about your manhood? Never.
I was like, baby, I don't care how
This is
far
Elvis
into it
Presley.
was.
Yeah,
I would have
he's
been
not
done.
going.
What you mean?
I'm
shiner.
not. No, I'm cool on that. I'm cool. You're not gonna waste my time. Thank you. Enjoy your
Like,
night.
what is it that
I'm
you're
out.
looking for from big dicks? Like,
It doesn't have
it
to
need
be
to
a
hit the
huge
bottom?
dick.
What?
I don't want it to be huge. 'Cause
You
I got a
do.
little pussy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need to be
Oh,
too
don't
big.
be trying to downplay it
But
now.
I'm just saying it has to be a nice size. Period.
Nice
He can't-
size dick.
He can't be a baby dick. That's just what it is. I don't want him to be little.
But the thing is,
I want to be able to do
what's
tricks on
his
the dick.
thing? Okay, you made him feel bad, but he didn't have a baby dick.
He had one.
I thought you just meant like he had
wasn't
below.
even doable.
He had below than what you're used to, but
No, it was like when you see it, you're like, my babysitter calling me.
Wow, KK.
I'm sorry. I'm picky. Hey, it is what it is.
So what if you find the perfect guy
I know, I'm terrible.
And
He might be
he-
my husband.
and he just treats you so well?
But his penis is small.
But here we go.
He can
There
strap
is
up.
a cure for that because
He
my
can
friend
strap
just
up.
told me. No, they have like this little thing that's a dick, and it has like this transparent sleeve to it, and they put it on their dick.
Yes, it's called a sheet.
Like an extension?
It's called
Yeah.
kind of, but
And
not
I never
really.
had
That
heard
sounds
of
like
it.
an extension.
It's more like a cover.
Yeah.
It's a sheet.
And it's made like a. And I
Yes.
found out about it because my
It's a
friend was
what?
telling me. She said
It's called a sheet.
She said my buddy is dating this guy, and she thinks he has a fake dick. And I was like, what?
Wait, you
I was
can't
like, how
tell?
is that possible?
I actually
she
like
said he only
it.
has sex with her in the dark.
You can't tell.
I like it because you can be with the
No.
same guy and have different
And
dicks
it's
by
a-
the same guy.
What is
Like
it called?
depending on which one you choose to put on.
Yeah, I told her. I said,
Even
this
if you
is
have a
saving
nice
marriages.
This Saving America.
Yes, saving
Making America
Man,
great
I
again.
had never heard of it. I had never seen it. It's ironic because I was watching porn and then boom, a porn popped up
Yes.
with the guy on it. I said,
I think they're kind of neat. I do.
I did too. I
Yeah.
said, well, if the guy is small and she prefers it to be a little bigger, they can simply just go buy him a bigger dick.
And I just watched some porn where the
Is it
guy's
that?
actually strapping up as
Is
well.
that it?
No, that's not it. That's not what we're talking about. It's called a sheet. You got to put in sheet.
It's made like a penis.
SHEATH.
And they take the bottom of it and just slide it onto their
Yes.
penis to where when they're having sex, they still can feel the person through the bottom part of it.
Yes.
And I
So
was
both
like, wow,
sides are
this is
receiving
like a
pleasure.
whole new level, you know?
Patricia's.
No more little dicks.
At Patricia's, we're fun.
Yeah, and she said, my friend said that she think he's fooling her whenever they have sex. He
But
only
what's
wants
so
to do it
bad
from the
about
back
it?
or
Is
in
she
the
getting
dark.
off? Is she getting off?
She said she
She's
was.
still fucking him?
Then she
And I
needs to
said,
stop
well,
worrying
baby,
about
that's
it.
not gonna work because I'm a whole freak. I'm grabbing balls. I'm looking. I'm not. He can't trick me with no fake dick. That's
She cannot be bamboozled, y'all.
at all. I'm all up in it.
Why are you
I need to look at it. I like to do it in the light. We gonna
like every time?
every time.
Like,
Not every time. I mean, but I'm a freak, so we might randomly do some
So
shit.
you like it with
Now
the
you
lights
need time
on?
to slide it on, like no.
Do you like it with the lights on?
Yeah, I don't matter. Lights on, lights off.
I usually do it with the lights on.
Yeah.
Because I like to know what's going on. I like to see everything. Know you got a condom on.
I don't like different noises. That's the only thing. I can't
you
have the
mean?
TV on
Oh,
and all of that stuff,
okay.
distractions. But lights on,
That's
lights off. it
but
don't
you
matter
know
to me.
what?
You like to be the only noise in the room?
Yeah, I like. I feel like guys like noises, so I try to be as noisy on a certain
Do you like
level.
when your guy makes noise?
I like when he talk freaky.
You don't like when they
I don't like when
moan?
he's
You
like,
don't like when they moan?
oh man, like I don't know. I've never really had a guy.
KK,
to
you're
moan.
definitely a stud. KK, you're definitely
I never had it to a stud.
I never really had a man to do it. I love
Everything
when he
is
talks
twice to a
freaky
stud.
to me.
Okay.
You're coming out very aggressive.
And then she hits it with the
How?
Oh, I like dominant, freaky sex. I
But you
love
sound
it.
like the dominant one, though.
But I'm not.
are
He's
you
the dominant
not?
one, and he's doing it to me.
So, toys, BDSM, you into flogging, what?
I'm not really into
What is
toys.
flogging?
Where they have like the the thing, it's like a whip, but it's not a whip. Where they hit the back of your ass.
Oh, like spanking and stuff. Yeah, I like
yeah,
to be
that little
spanked.
thing.
Oh.
It twirls.
The tassel thing?
Yeah.
I like
Okay,
little
yeah, I like that
tassels.
type of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. Toys for me, dildos, all that. That's just more of a entertainment for my man to be like, hey, look at me, I'm sexy. Like, it's not nothing I use to like get off or anything.
Right.
No, I have to have a person. It has to be
Well,
some
But you do
penis.
masturbate.
Yeah,
You like lingerie? Wearing that for
I
your
love
man?
it. Yes, heels,
Where you get yours
Dancing.
from?
different places.
Local boutiques.
That
That wasn't even meant to be funny. That wasn't meant to be. I was trying to.
Oh my
I wanted you to
God,
put
local
somebody
boutiques.
on.
I'll grab some lingerie.
There are
from the
some
local
girls who
boutique.
sell lingerie on the. I saw somebody yesterday on Facebook.
And they had on some lingerie from a local boutique.
From a local
like they're
boutique.
selling it.
From a local boutique.
Oh, okay,
They're
okay.
selling
From a
it.
Okay.
local boutique.
Online boutique.
That's not local.
I'm not gonna be
She
messy. and
lives
say what
local.
boutique.
But she
I wanted you to say somebody we know so I could get like a shout out to black business. But
Mm.
y'all being very
I didn't
messy
say
and
that.
petty.
I didn't know. I didn't know that the local boutique.
I thought a
sold
lot
lingerie.
of women bought like from other women, like people have lingerie parties, stuff like that. So I thought
I
that's.
typically go to sex stores and buy my lingerie. To be
We only
honest.
got what 2 of them here.
Patricia-
Well,
Right?
I go to
in
different
something
places.
fantasy
I don't just be.
Oh,
in
you being the
Springfield.
shy, being fast.
Chicago. My man, well, we broke up today, but he lives in
Today.
happy. Breakup. You don't see. You okay? But you wear the dress he likes.
Do you need a pill?
No, this is not that guy. That's the other. That's
Did
the
he have a
ex-
big dick?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so you'll be with him next
That's
week.
the one that was
Alright.
making me squirt. No, he's mad
She's
at me.
definitely not
So
really
she's
broken
not
up.
leaving him, y'all.
Nah.
Yeah, I am. Squirting is not everything, okay?
I beg to differ.
It's not everything.
What is everything? Because what do you want in a man?
My chemistry, my connection, how he respects me, all of those things matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, beyond sex. If he treats me like shit but can fuck the hell
Can
out
he
of
have
me.
kids?
Yes, he has to.
No. Well, are you looking for somebody else though?
Yes, I'm single now.
So your new person, you want them to have kids.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
not like you don't want them
typically,
to, but if they do, it's not.
this
a
is
deal
crazy.
breaker.
I typically attract guys with no kids or 6 kids.
That's very direct.
Yes.
There's no in between.
I feel
Zero
like you're
or six.
manifesting
What the hell is
that.
going on?
0 or 6. y'all.
It's all
I
or
don't know what's
nothing.
going
All
on.
or
but it always
nothing.
All or
happens like
nothing.
that.
Really?
I'll be like, damn, either got no kids or 6 kids.
Wow.
So by
Do
different
you
women.
do you
Like,
want a lot? Do you want more kids yourself?
if I have
'Cause you got-
if I was married,
You have how many you got right now?
I have 2.
You have 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, one thing I do want to talk about before we leave. Your brother is gay.
Yes, he is.
Okay. I want to know, okay, how was it
I
growing
can
up?
call him.
I think we had enough phone
He's
calls
very
today.
outspoken.
No, I want to know your perspective, though, because we don't ever ask the siblings how it was for them growing up with a gay sibling, because it's not always, you know, a good time for you guys as well, because you always got to be on defense for somebody else. You always got to square up for somebody else.
Yeah, I don't play about my brother. Well, for our situation, it was a bit different because I grew up in foster care. So I actually searched and found my brother.
Okay.
And then he ended up coming into my life. He was 15. I had temporary custody of him. And at that time, it was like he had a girlfriend. But then everybody in the family was like, is Milton gay? Is Milton gay? Is
Did
he
you ever
gay?
think he was?
I knew he was.
You knew he was.
I
But
knew
y'all
he
didn't grow
was.
up together.
No,
So it's a,
but I accepted
so it's an
him.
age difference. A big age difference.
Not huge. I was young and I had custody of both of my siblings because I'm 34 and my brother is like 28, about to be 29. So we're not that far apart. But yeah, I've never had an issue with my brother being gay. My sister and I were very overprotective of him. So even when people were asking, I was like, why isn't it your fucking business? You know what I'm saying? Like if he is or isn't.
So are you overprotective for the fact that he is gay or because that's your little brother?
Because that's my little brother.
Okay.
You know
So
what
are
I'm
you
saying?
more
So-
overprotective that he's gay?
No, because he lives his best life, so he's good.
You don't fear for
I'm
him.
in
You
more
don't fear
fear
for
of the
him?
guys he come across.
Okay, so you don't fear
versus
for him.
him.
It's not like, okay. 'Cause
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had that conversation
He
too.
keep that thing on him.
Yeah, one thing, at one point, you know, my only thing was I didn't want him to be like dating guys who would be like on the down low and then trying to expose and stuff like that, because then it gets
It
dangerous.
gets messy. It gets
You know what I'm
dangerous.
saying? And yeah, so that was my only thing, but yeah, he's cool. He lives his best life.
Okay, you growing up in foster care. Okay.
Hell.
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 Was that in Springfield or Chicago?
Chicago.
Okay, so
And continued in Springfield, rather.
do you feel like that affects your dating life? Like how you look at men? Like abandonment issues, trust issues?
Yes.
Do you ever, okay, being in foster care, do you ever feel like you're really ever going to be okay?
For me, I feel like it's more of the fact that when I searched for my mother, she was already gone. She had already passed. So I'm still trying to heal and grasp that because it's kind of like out of all the millions of people in the world, you watch these movies like Antoine Fisher and stuff, and they give you this hope that
The
you're going to find your
reunion.
parents, it's
And
going to be this.
you don't never
And
have
then
that
it's like
opportunity,
when
so.
they're like, oh, well, she already passed away. You never get to hear
lot of
her
questions
story.
Of
or-
what happened. And
Yeah,
right.
you just hear other things. And my adopted mother, she kind of raised us to believe my mother didn't love us and didn't care about us.
And unfortunately, that's
So-
all you have to go off of.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't
So
get your
I
mom's
held
side.
on to that for a long time until someone came in my life and was like, she don't know your mother's story. She didn't
Right.
even know her. Like, how you going to listen to somebody that
Somebody
didn't even
that
know
don't
your
know.
mom?
I have a
So-
lot of issues with the foster care system.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of these kids don't even need to be taken out of the house.
At all.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
And I don't agree with them changing the kids' names because that was a thing for me. Like when I was born, my name was Kaylee Romance Burton. That's what my mother named me. So if she was ever wanting to look for me,
She couldn't because your whole name is
my
she.
whole name
Yeah.
has changed. My adopted mom was like, I don't like that name, and she changed it. She changed my sister's
So you
name
think
too.
if someone's adopted that you think that they should
So
Yeah, it takes away who you are, your
okay,
identity.
so there's foster, and then the foster parent has to decide to adopt you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you like your adopted mother?
Well, she's already passed away, but I'm not gonna say I didn't like her because there's a natural love, and I feel like that kind of played into my adulthood because when you grow into an environment where abuse and then to love the person becomes your norm.
Yeah.
So it goes into your relationships, and you don't really look at it like that. You just look like, oh, it was a disagreement or a dispute, where someone else would be like, girl, no, that's abuse, you know. So
Well, I asked that because I thought, they make a decision to adopt when they feel like it's working. The chemistry's there. They like the child. You get along. It seemed like y'all
Well-
didn't get along, so why did she agree to adopt you?
back
financial?
then, yeah, I was gonna say that. Well, my adopted mom was very straightforward. She was a Scorpio. She
They don't practice what they preach.
She was very
That's what I say
outspoken.
about Scorpios.
and she made it be known that she only got us for a check.
So it's
She said, "I didn't love y'all."
But I thought
she's
once you
very-
adopted,
she
you
didn't
didn't
hide
get
it.
the check though.
You do.
No, you did.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, back then?
And my adopted
You
sister
still
was
do.
special needs, and she got even more money for her.
Yes, you do.
I feel like the struggle was more for her because my adopted mom, mind you, she was up in age. She was born in 1937.
Wow.
So she was raised around a time when racism was at an all-time high.
Mm-hmm.
So when
Was
she
black
got
or white?
she was black.
Okay.
She was black from Mississippi, moved to Chicago when she was
Okay.
14 and just kind of lived her life there. And my adopted sister was biracial. So
Okay.
I grew up in a household where I was raised by a racist.
Yeah.
And she was like flat out racist. She didn't care if her grandkids were well, now it's crazy because all her grandkids are biracial. God has a funny way of working, right?
Right.
So
Oh,
when they
Lord,
would bring
that's
their
my greatest
girlfriends to
fear.
our house, it was like, get this white bitch out my house. And like, she did not have a filter.
filter.
However she
I
felt.
feel like that would be
whatever
me,
was on
though.
her mind, that's what she said. So it was just like, but neither one of
like-
us was raised to feel that way. You know what I mean? But that's just how
But
she
the
was.
thing about it is, she's the one who's deciding to have your sister, your father. She decided to have her.
Well,
decided
she
to
said
get her.
she adopted her because her daughter wanted her. And her daughter wasn't able to adopt kids. And she got her secured the adoption, everything. And then her daughter's boyfriend got out of prison and said she didn't want her anymore.
Wow.
And she would always tell her, I knew you was dumb as hell. I knew you was a
Wow.
dumbbell. I never wanted your ass. Like, she didn't care. She was very
filter.
mean, very ruthless. Like, yeah. So
What?
that was my
Okay, what about your dad?
I don't know. Oh, well, my
You still looking for
adopted
him?
father, her boyfriend, who was raised to call dad. But other than my biological father, I've never met him.
You still looking for him?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm actually have started the process with a company called Midwest Adoptions, and they help you get any type of records or whatever with your adoption. But it's still kind of like
So was yours a closed adoption then?
once you get adopted, it's closed.
Okay.
Yeah. Once you get adopted, they
So
close
that's
it.
something that needs to change.
Yeah.
Because everybody that's adopted always wants to meet their real people.
Yeah.
So why do we continue
But the
to
system
do
doesn't
this?
think that. The
Right.
system thinks once you're adopted, you don't need to know who you are anymore. And then everything is confidential. They said that it has been sealed in the court records for 99 years.
Wow.
So even with Midwest helping me, if I didn't know my mother's real name
There
and things of
wouldn't
that
be
nature,
nothing.
they don't give it to
And
you.
how did you get
It
your
just
mother's
says birth
information?
mother, birth father.
How did you find all that information?
Well, my brother was able to get my mother's death certificate once we were able to get her name. I kind of stalked DCFS.
But how did he know the name? How did y'all know her name?
DCFS.
Oh, they'll
So
give you the
they'll give you
name?
the-
No, I was stalking them. That's how I became the police officer that I am.
You were stalking them.
I was calling every day, and I'm trying to think of the
Weird
name
them
of the,
down.
yes. And I was talking to this guy. I'm not gonna put his name out there because legally he wasn't supposed to give it to me.
Right.
But I would call
Protect our
every day
sources.
to the point to where he was like, "Is this Katie?" Like, he knew me, and I got hit because when he would I'll be like, "Well, what's this? What's that?" And he'll tell me stuff, and then I'll be like, "Well, what was that?" And he'll be like, "Oh, I'm not even supposed to be telling you this." So I got smart, and I would talk to him, and I would have my pen and paper, and everything he was saying, I started jotting it
Started
down.
writing it down.
And then one day I was like, "Well, do my mother have any sisters or brothers?" And he's like, "Yeah, she got a lot of sisters and brothers." So he started
Just
naming the
spilling all the
names,
tea.
and I just started writing it all
Yeah.
And
down.
at the end, it was,
Writing
but
it
I
down.
ain't supposed to be telling you
This conversation never happened.
Right.
Yeah, I can't tell
She
his
just
name.
you just made him feel so
I
comfortable.
can't tell his name.
That'd be
but
me.
Yeah, he definitely.
She was a Capricorn that day.
Yeah, I definitely. Well, I called him. It's funny. I'm
We
gonna
talked
say
about
the
that, like,
beginning of
talking to
his
people.
name
Yeah.
was Con. Right? It was. It was like Con. Blink,
Okay.
blink, blink.
Yes.
So yeah, I conned Con his shit.
So when you think about the system today, what are some things you would like for them to stop doing or change? Since you've been through it, you said it was hell.
Yes.
Like, what do they need to stop doing? Because before you answer that, my whole thing is the whole stealing of the records and all that. My thing with the system is they always saying we're doing what's best for the kids and this, and everybody's educating. Everybody has a psychology degree and this, and like, do y'all really think this is best for the kid? Y'all really think that's best?
That's
You
their
get what I'm
opinion
saying?
on what's best for the kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they feel like you shouldn't know who your family is. You shouldn't know that. You shouldn't know this. And I feel like that kind of messes a person up because mentally you start realizing that you're someone else. I don't think it really is like I've always knew that I was adopted and, things of that nature. But I don't think it was until I seen my biological birth certificate that it really came to life for me. Like, I'm like two different people. Like,
Yeah.
Like, and when I got in contact with my birth family and they referred to me as the name that my mother named me.
Yeah.
And they tell me they're not going to call me Katie because that's not what my mom named me.
Okay.
So, yeah. It kind of strips
I was
you.
kind of like when that woman, in town, when she got murdered. Remember, she was trying to take them people killed. We talked about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
the DCFS caseworker.
And I was just like, well, when you try to take somebody's kids, what you think gonna happen?
Well, and then they said that guy was racist because my friend works for DCFS and that guy is now her client.
You shouldn't be at nobody's house trying to take the. If somebody came,
I mean, that's her job.
If somebody tried to take, so you agree with what she was doing?
I have witnessed it firsthand. If you ever seen Losing Isaiah, when they come and take,
sad. But I think you should have somebody
I've
with
seen
you.
that. I've
You should
been
have
that
a police
child.
officer with you.
Yeah, they should.
She shouldn't go out there by herself.
They should. But over the years,
But there's a
that's
great
just how it's always
chance
been.
your mom probably did nothing wrong. There's a great chance.
Yeah.
And so,
well, a psychic told me that.
whoever came to her door that day should have got their head blown off.
Yeah.
Period.
Jesus Lord.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think that y'all should have been taken? You don't know the situation though.
Well, from what my adopted
cards never
family
lie.
members have told
Ooh,
me,
not the
they
cards.
said that technically we were not supposed to have been taken from
Ooh.
another. But you got to think years ago, they
It was
didn't
different.
have money or anything, and then my
It's
mother
still,
was a
they
drug
still
addict,
doing the
you know,
same
so-
thing. They still doing the same thing
Yeah.
today.
So it's like basically, if you don't,
Everybody's a drug addict in Springfield. That don't mean that everybody gonna get their kids taken away.
I mean, if you don't have the money to pay for an attorney to go in there and
Yeah.
represent you in the right way,
I
you're
just
gonna
feel like
lose
it's
every
kidnapping.
time.
It's legal
It is.
kidnapping.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Because then
It
they
really
take
is.
these kids and they don't even got no place for them to go.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So
and
what
then
did you taking them for?
place them at home with people that mistreat
And that's what they
mistreat
put them at
them
home.
and
The
rape
people
them,
who doing
molest
worse than where they
them.
was at.
just
Yeah.
doing bogus.
I know one thing. If I had children, and I'm saying but if I had children, my DNA came from my sperm.
Mm-hmm.
If someone took my child from me,
Mm-hmm.
everybody's dying.
I
Yes.
get that, but there
And-
really are kids that really do need to be.
And I'm saying,
taken.
I get that, but I'm saying, I know I'm a good.
right.
You get what I'm saying?
But
But
do you
I
think-
but
but
I
there's
do
people- there's
believe in
parents that think that they're
I
good
do
too.
believe in discipline, and that's how things.
Because the
Don't hit your
system-
child.
Yeah, I don't believe in that part.
The system is so messed up because when I was younger and we were going through the abuse in our home, my adopted mom would say, well, if you tell, they're just going to throw your ass into a group home and some girls are going to dyke you out.
Make you feel
And then that's
like,
what happened to my life. Like, it's
Mhm.
crazy. Because my friends, like, we were getting whooped and beat with extension cords. The kids would, like, tease me at school, call me a slave because I would have, like, so many whips and bruises on me. And they would, like, crack jokes about it at school. Well, I lived in Chicago, so, you know, it was no
That's why I
filter.
feel like it's legal kidnapping because they're taking it from people. Somebody may have gotten like a little tap from their real mom,
Right.
but then you in a home where you getting your ass for real beat, and it's like this. It's almost intentional.
Yeah.
So-
It's almost
And
intentional.
turn
I have a
around
question, though.
and then put me in a girls' group home.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so see, I have a question on that. So all the time we ask, you know, if it's a gay guy, we ask them if they had a coming out story or something like that. But you being bisexual, obviously, you like females.
Well,
Do you, and then I heard you say something about, you know, being like dyked out or what you said or whatever. So is that, do you think that you like females because of what you went through?
I would say, yeah, because prior to that, it wasn't that I was against gay girls or none of that.
Right.
But I just did not associate myself with that. To consider gay or even looking at a girl in a sexual
Right.
manner. But once you're placed in that environment, and then this is at an age where most girls are starting to look at boys and like boys, and this is your environment. And then I can't say my first encounter with a female was not voluntarily. It was like I woke up and the motherfucker was touching and
So
feeling
you
me.
were violent.
Yeah,
violent.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was another girl that was kind of close, and the counselor there was like, "You need to watch her because she'll get
Chill,
you."
right.
You know what I'm saying? So after being there for so long, I came out to my family and told them I was gay. Like I was not into men at all.
So you started off just being gay,
Yeah.
saying that you're gay.
Yeah,
But
and
that's-
then
Because that was
my
the
family
first
just
experience.
like
First
ripped me
experience.
apart about it.
Really?
My adopted mom was like, "Oh, so now you a lesbian? You want to carpet munch?" And she had everything in the world to say.
But it was her fault.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was like the way my life ended up going, and then next thing I know, things changed, and I felt like it was just a phase in my life up until I met my ex, who was like, "No, that's not a phase. We're going to explore
We're
that."
going to try something different, right?
Yeah. So then it was like that was my
And then you made you
voluntarily
squirt.
encounter with a woman was now in a threesome.
And then you made you squirt, and you're like, maybe I do love men.
Well, that was years later.
So
that was years later.
So did you like run away when you were 18? Like you couldn't wait to leave the house Like, did you immediately leave?
This started when I was young. I got placed in a group home when I was 13.
Mm-hmm.
So my freshman year of high school.
So
It
were you
was
going
like-
back and forth from the adopted mother from the group home? You going back and forth?
No, once I got taken, well, actually, it was like this. I went to the school. I turned her into DCFS. My friend at the time was like, well, she can stay with us because when we went to the house and DCFS came and talked to her, and they were like, well, the father, which was her boyfriend, he was also very abusive to us. So it was like she was verbally abusive and she would, hit us or whatever, but she allowed the abuse to happen through her boyfriend.
Did she go to jail?
No, she did not. When he would beat us and do what he did, she would grab her purse and say, well, I'm not going to be here if he kill y'all. That way she wouldn't go. Yeah, she was, I was like, it was real. So,
Stuff that you see on a movie.
yeah.
Yeah,
Really. So
yeah.
it was like when DCFS came, they're like, well, until the investigation is done,
Y'all still
they
here.
can't be in the same home. And she was like, well, I choose my man.
Just
She
like
chose
that.
him. And my friend's mom was there, and she was like, well, she can come to our house. And the lady was like, well, you have to get a written statement. So they wrote a note, everything. I stayed with them for like 2 weeks. I come home one day, and her grandma was like, yeah, your adopted mom is coming to get you.
Wow.
So I'm thinking like, damn, I'm going to go back to this house. I'm going to go back through the abuse, and it's probably going to be even worse because
Right
now I had a
done
voice.
told and now, right.
Yeah.
Retaliation.
So she takes me out to the east side of Chicago. We go to this building, and whoever we needed to see was not there. So we leave, we go to a McDonald's, and my sister comes in the McDonald's, and she's crying. And I was like, what's wrong? And she's like, don't say nothing, but mom's going to take you to a group home.
So at this point,
And
was
I
she
was like,
still
what?
with the
Yeah,
with
my sister was still with my adopted mom.
so they only removed you from the home.
Yeah, because my sisters at the time, they were afraid to speak up. So it made it seem like
You
I
were
was
just
the only
saying
one.
stuff.
And I lived in Chicago. She told them that the whips and bruises came from me getting jumped in a game.
And who's gonna say that that's not
Yeah,
true?
because that was what girls did.
Who's gonna say that's
Yeah,
not true?
so it was a long journey. Depression, abandonment. I feel like that's when I really experienced it, and I just kind of went on from there. When I left the group home, that's when I came to Springfield, and at that time, her family had a vendetta against me, so they was jumping me, they was beating me up.
Wow.
Like I'm talking about, my life was like wow when I came to Springfield.
Wait. Okay. You moved to Springfield what age?
The first time I came here, I was 16.
Okay. So you went to what school? You
What
went
was
to
it?
high school here?
Springfield High School.
Okay. You
Yeah.
went to- okay.
And this is after you had already reported her and was in.
Yeah, I had been in a group home and everything.
But you
Okay.
came here to live with your sister.
No, they sent me down here to live with her granddaughter.
Okay.
You're the lady's granddaughter.
Yeah.
So you're still
And
in
it
the
was like,
same
yeah.
family.
So they
So
took
then
you
it
out
was
the
like
group home.
revenge.
It took you out
Yeah.
the group home
You
and brought
sent
down.
you called the police on my grandma. You did
Oh,
this, you did that.
no.
Not even that long ago, we got into an argument on Facebook because we was all like talking, and they was all on there, and I brought that up. About how she always said she never loved us and she only got us for a check. And one of her granddaughters got super aggressive, like, you lying on my grandma.
Wow.
And I'm like, what do I got to lie for? My sister on the lab, I'm like, did she not used to tell us that?
Wow.
She's talking about something, but I'm saying, why is we even bringing that up? Why are we even talking about
Because
it?
it's something that's painful
Because
to you.
they want us to be around them and act as though they never did
like
this to
nothing
us.
happened.
Like we never went through that.
Well, that's what a lot of people like to do. They're like, oh, just move on, just move on.
Yeah.
You cannot move on
They're like,
until
it's
certain
life.
things
It's
are addressed.
It's not life. That's not life.
Yeah.
It's just part of life. No,
Yeah.
it's really
No.
not.
It was
It's not.
abuse at an all-time high. Like I definitely have been through some things. One of the grandkids ran my car off the road, tried to kill me in 2009.
Wow.
It was September 29th of 2009. She hit my car, and I lost control of my wheel and slammed into that utility pole that's over off the division. The
Oh
pole
my
came through my
goodness.
car. My car wrapped around the
She
pole.
was really trying to kill you.
Yes, that's how I got these scars on my hand. And the police kept questioning me because they were like, "How did you even get out the car?" And it was like, I
God,
I
it
did.
was your time.
I heard a ringing in my head, and then it was just like, "Get out the car." I had a
Yeah.
two-door Dodge Avenger.
Wow.
And it wrapped around the pole. When I went back to get my things out the car, my driver's seat that I was sitting in was folded in half. Like if you
So
fold
it's
a
really
pillow
like,
in
how
half.
did you even get out of that situation?
Now, there's
Yeah.
no way you can still be trying to be cool with any of these people.
Like
now.
y'all still in group messages and.
You would think that,
Like, there
but
should be
the
a
way
clear
that
division of separation.
And
But it's
that's
been
what I
programmed in
say.
her brain, though, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and that's where it
It's-
goes into your relationships
That's
and
the
things
woman
as you
that
get
gets
older.
beat all the time, but still goes back to the man in their mind.
Yeah.
That's the dude. You ain't gonna get no better than this. I'm the best you can have. You're damaged goods. You're this, and
it's
in her
more
mind,
of
she
a,
just
like you don't look at it as like abuse to a certain extent.
that's what she was
It's
saying.
almost like if you had an argument with someone and it's like, okay,
We always argue. It is what it is. That's just life. That's just us. It's
So
the
are you
norm.
doing therapy?
no, I'm not doing therapy.
You're against it?
No, I'm not against
Okay.
it at all. I feel like over the years I got therapy and it took a lot of healing and forgiveness. So I do forgive them. You know, I see them around all the time. I don't wish anything
You ain't
bad
gotta
or
forgive them.
anything ill on their lives.
You don't.
But for a long time, especially when my car got hit, and it was like hot as hell outside, and me and my baby at the time, she was like 2, and I was walking down the street, and they drove by laughing at me as I was walking in the sun with my baby. And I remember contemplating going to blow their house up. I was like, I want to do this, I want to do that. So it took me a long time to heal and just like put it behind me.
But you haven't put it behind you.
Not all
That's
the
why
way.
you brought it up.
Yeah,
In
sometimes
the
they a little
message.
sneaky.
It still bothers you. And
Yeah, because
certain little
I
things
always
trigger
be in the back of my
things.
head like, okay, do I have to watch my back?
Right,
But
right.
So are you like supportive of people adopting, going through what you went through? Do you think people need to be adopting other kids?
Well, I actually have experienced it from both ends. I have had friends that have given their kids up for adoption or rather taken and placed in adoption. And then I have had people that I know that have adopted. So I just feel like it depends on the person. And don't get the child because you're wanting a check, because you feel like it's good money to adopt these kids and you get to be at home and make a decent amount of money every month. Like, no, they're not a paycheck for you. Like, these kids need love, they need understanding, they need patience, and they need somebody who's really going to care for them and really want to see them win in life. Like, seriously.
What do you have to say to the Springfield DCFS people?
Well, this was in Chicago. This
Do
was
the
not in
Illinois
DCFS.
what are they called?
DCFS.
In Chicago.
What do you want to say to them
Department of Children and
hoes?
Family
What do you want to
Services.
say to them bitches?
I felt like I should have sued they ass.
Let
You
the bitches
still
know.
should.
I
Let
got
the bitches
emancipated
know.
when I was 16. So I was legally an adult at 16.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of did my own thing. I cut ties with them. I wasn't around them anymore.
That makes sense. Well, powerful story.
I want to see
That's
you
crazy.
in the open telling your story some more.
Seriously.
Because I don't feel like enough people really. I don't know.
understand. Like I said, it sounds like a movie. That's
Maybe
something you
I
think
have
that's in a movie. People
maybe-
don't really talk
maybe
about.
I'm
And I've said that
biased.
to people. I was like, I want to write a book about my life. And they was like, well, for what? What have you accomplished? What have you done?
not about-
And
It's
people
not
feel
about
like you
that.
need these huge attributes
But
in
you
life
accomplished trying
in order
to
to say,
overcome
hey,
what
I
you
wrote a
went through.
book.
Because a lot of people know you as this upbeat, jolly person.
Yeah.
Everybody
Backstory.
loves you. Like, I'm just saying, everybody loves being around you. Have great energy, but they
Absolutely.
don't really know you.
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
so-
like you learn how to be close to people, but still feel alone in the world at times.
Yes,
to
and
be
that's a real
honest.
thing too. That's a
To
real
be
thing.
honest, it just becomes your norm.
And that's why therapy can really help too.
Mm-hmm.
Therapy
Let
can
me
really
tell
help.
you, I fucks with Lady K. I was having car issues today.
Yes.
Okay.
Nina didn't answer the phone.
Oh no. Nina said no.
I never do. I be trying. I be wanting to in my brain. I want to answer it. Just
I
can't do it.
said, I need a ride. You didn't ask no questions.
We talked
You
about
just-
that.
You just
When you
went
ask
to-
for something, they just
yeah.
They don't ask no questions. Like, ask us when you get here.
Yeah.
If I say I need you, just come. We'll talk
Yeah.
about the details later.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
how
and that's
you,
how
then
I am
it's-
too.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
She didn't think it was weird or nothing. Because
And then I said, look at God, because when he gave me the address, I put it in my GPS. He was only 3 minutes,
3 minutes
from
away.
it.
So
Yeah.
I had to look at it like, is this real? Like,
Wait,
it's,
did I get the right address?
right, this is to me again.
Right.
Like, it's
no,
crazy.
I would like to see you vlog more, like video, just Facebook Live.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Something
saying. I
like
need to
that.
get more into that type of stuff.
Yes.
And just be, I guess, like, speak to people and, you know, especially kids who have gone through what I've gone through. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it is hard to overcome that. And people don't realize how you deal with all of this stuff and still have to function in society as if it never happened.
Yeah.
Right.
Because when
Yeah.
you grow up, people aren't going to care that you were sexually molested or that
They
you
want
went
to see
through
what are
foster
you doing
care.
now? What can
Yeah.
you do around? Like you said, they're like, what did you accomplish? And
Yeah.
so you've accomplished a lot. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have. You know what I'm saying? But they looking at this and that, but you like just to be able to even have a smile on my face.
Yeah,
after what
yeah,
happened, that's
absolutely.
an accomplishment in itself. You know what I mean?
You
To be
are
able to
doing
laugh
a
and all that.
lot
You're doing really
better
good.
than a lot of people that's been
Absolutely.
in your situation or similar.
You're doing better than a lot of people that even haven't been been in your situation.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
For
seriously,
real.
seriously,
For
you know
real.
what I mean? So,
I hear that all the time.
right. Like,
I
I didn't
guess
go through
when
that stuff, but that
it's
was
your life, you don't see it like that, though.
Right.
You just kind of see it like I'm just doing
Getting
what I need to do.
I
and
ain't
make
gonna lie.
things.
I used to have a friend, and he was like, I don't date foster care, like people who's been through the system.
Really?
Like,
Because they like
he
they
said they're
dancing
all
at issues.
crazy.
I've
There's
had
all
people say
something
that, and
wrong
I think
with
that's
them.
really sad that they have those
Not even give you that
like
that-
stereotypes from
Yeah.
people who have been through foster care, because that's not true. Or they automatically think if you're in foster care, you were adopted by a family member. Like, it's a strange thing to be adopted by people that are no relation to you.
People
no
have to
blood.
understand. I've noticed that a lot of people think that it's the thing where a family member is going to take you in, and that's usually not the case at all.
Yeah.
Because family members is not just taking kids.
Yeah,
in.
and
You
then they have to have a clean background.
Exactly,
Have
so
to have a
It's
certain
so
type
many
of home.
stipulations.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It's
So-
not just like, oh, your mama don't want you to go stay with your
I
auntie.
think that was like way back in the day, before
Yeah.
all this paperwork and like.
Right, now they want to
They
do background
become an
checks and everything.
institution.
They want to do everything.
I mean,
Yeah.
they used to just leave babies at people's doors, and then, oh, this is my child now.
And then they
It's
just
not
screw the
like
whole
that
child
no more.
up. The whole child
Yeah.
up. They ain't never had a birth
Now
certificate.
they
want
want to take you through all of this rigmarole.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And I feel like my faith is what kept me going, to
That's
be
awesome.
honest. You know what I'm saying?
So you still have a strong relationship with God.
No, I definitely do. If it
Yeah.
wasn't for God, I would not
You
be
don't
here.
feel like He abandoned
I
you.
probably
You
no,
don't
I
feel
don't.
like He
I feel
left
like
you.
he saved me, because when I went to that group home, the lady that they appointed as my counselor was the one to speak that greatness into me,
Mm-hmm.
and she
Okay.
was the one to tell me that my mother loved me and that my mother prayed on me before I was ever born. She gave me a different perception of what it was. I felt like I was finally able to be myself.
Right.
You know, so I felt like it was a depressing thing at first because I didn't want to accept it, and I felt abandoned. I felt just like nobody loved me, nobody cared about me, and I contemplated suicide a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, but my faith kept me going. You know what I mean?
And shout out to those people that speak life into people. Sometimes
yeah.
we don't recognize how
How
powerful
powerful.
words are.
And I feel like
Yes.
that's why I do that, because I had someone to do it for me.
Yes.
So do you talk about this stuff on your blog?
I don't have a blog.
She don't have. This
I've
is not
never
Brandon
done any
Lee.
of that. Cause
That's what I said. What is she waiting on? We need it.
Yes.
YouTube
Like,
channel.
Yeah, that's what
Something.
I
Do you
wanna
have
do.
any platforms that you do anything?
Nothing, never done anything. I've only gone live on Facebook like 2 times.
But doesn't she have the
That's what somebody
personality
does.
for
Like,
it?
I-
She has
I-
the personality for
Like
it.
we've had people that
We-
say that they blogging and they got
We have to pull it out of
And we're
them.
like-
We're
Oh,
like,
really?
you the life of the party.
right. That's the life. You know what I mean? And then they be like,
I've
check
never
out
done
my
any
blog,
of
my
that.
YouTube channel.
This is my
Right.
first time on the podcast. I was excited. Like,
For
yeah.
real, that's what I'm saying. Like you speak so well. Like, and it's just like you're.
Well,
very
she's been
entertaining.
talking. She's okay. This is why I wanted her on the show because you had told me you was like, I want to do a podcast. How do I do it? Da, da, da. But I'm like, well, come on my show, get your feet wet, and see how you like it. You know what I mean?
And now I'm here for 4 hours.
Right, because she definitely said I can do a little bit.
She was
of
like,
it.
I'm a dip out.
Yeah, man, I'm like, this time is at midnight.
20 more minutes not gonna hurt.
Okay.
But thank you for coming to the show.
No problem.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Where
It's
can
been
the
a
people
blessing.
find
You guys
you?
have been so funny. Facebook.
What's your Facebook name?
Katie Hall, my name.
Instagram.
Katie.
White girl spelling.
Right, because people like
Yeah.
Kaydee.
Yes.
Like, oh,
And then my
okay.
coworker, her name is spelled Katy, and she tried to snoot up to the way I spell my name.
like,
I was like, this is the
girl.
real Katie.
Right.
Okay.
It is.
Sometimes
It
they
is.
be doing some like
They really do.
Okay.
But people always like, is it short for Catherine or Caitlin?
Like, why can't it just
I'm
be
like,
Katie?
no, it's just Katie.
Katie.
Why can't it just be
I've had people didn't even believe my name was Katie.
Really?
Yes. Especially white people. They
I
be like, is
mean-
that your real name?
Well,
I'm
because
like,
you come up here with your puff
They
and stuff,
do.
and I'm like, Katie, is it?
and then they be like, you're more white than me, Katie. I be like, really?
That is crazy.
They do. I love it.
Thank you for coming to the show, Caitlin.
Seriously.
Mackenzie.
Katie. Right, Mackenzie.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
This is the Vincent-Tennell Show podcast. We are on Spotify. We're on YouTube. We're on Google Podcast. This is our 24th show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 more.
Yeah, one more.
1 more.
One more, is that right?
Or 2 more.
Oh, he don't know.
Zach's
He
like, I'm
doesn't
just
care.
here.
We're his only podcast. He don't even care. We're your
He just-
only
right, we
podcast
just come to show up
client.
and he's just like, I'm here. Whatever.
Okay.
We may have 2, But anyway, this is still like we're at the end.
We are
So
at the
I'm so
end.
glad you came because
Well, thank you. I'm happy to be a part of
Finishing
it.
out with a blast. Like, 'cause we
Okay.
are definitely like, yeah, we had some call-ins.
did you thought we had like clear windows or something in here?
I don't know what
Why do you
I didn't know
ask?
what to expect.
Like
to
from
be
Brown
honest.
Sugar, and when they was at the radio, you was on the movie Brown
Yeah, like
Sugar.
some hustle and flow type stuff. I didn't know what was gonna be
You know, we
happening.
got here, like,
Wait.
what's that?
Put some
Wait.
McDonald carts on the
No,
wall.
because when you brought your child, I'm like,
drinking carriers.
you was like, oh, we can just watch him. I was like, have you been in here?
Oh yeah, when I
yeah.
brought my son. Yeah,
You must thought we had crystal clear windows or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I'm that mom that like I gotta bring him
How old is your
work,
baby?
school, everything. He's 7,
Okay.
and then I have a 16-year-old.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I get that part because I'll be like, my son, sometimes he just wants to come just to ride in the
Yeah,
car.
when I first started
Yeah,
college and I didn't have no
yeah.
sitter, he was right in that class next to me
Yeah.
Hey,
on that iPad.
Just get on the
he
phone
knows
or the
to,
tablet.
yeah, he knows to be quiet. He knows what time it is.
I just knew you would have to explain a lot of stuff if he was sitting in here. when
yeah.
y'all got home, he was like,
Yeah.
what's that,
He wouldn't
Mom?
mind if I brought my son, though.
Your son is bad
Your
as
son
hell.
is exposed.
He's already corrupted.
Talking about my youngest son.
Oh
very
wait, no.
exposed.
I
How many babies do you have?
I have 4. I have 2 boys, 2 girls.
4.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
come
2
through,
boys, 2
body.
girls. 2
Period.
That's
Come on, together.
Two
Okay.
boys, 2 girls.
Yeah.
That is what's up. That's what's up.
All right, we are
Thank you
at
so
the
much for coming
end,
on. Seriously.
and Icons out.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.